mm, accurate. But anyway, this is about like Jiraiya and Sasuke, so let's go ahead and continue doing that. Uh, Jiraiya is a master of chakra control, which is an ability he later passed on to Naruto. He is so skilled at this that he can perform two Rasengan at once. That alone would be enough for him to come out on top in a battle against Sasuke. What, two Rasengans are enough to defeat Sasuke? This is just, this is just too funny. Too funny. I mean, we do know that Naruto can actually perform a whole lot more than two Rasengans with his multiple shadow clones, his gajillion shadow clones, but it's quite apparent that in any of the fights that they have, where they have like the same level of like stamina or probably energy remaining, they were on equal foot. So I don't understand why such a technique like Rasengan can immediately like defeat Sasuke, like having two of them. I mean, okay, so let's go ahead to the next in the list that they have. Itachi. Itachi should be at least surprising name on the list. Should be the least surprising name in the list. After all, this fight against Sasuke showed that Itachi had the upper hand plenty of times, and if not for his illness, he likely could have ended Sasuke. You know what? This one maybe I can agree. I'm a bit biased because I like Itachi, but he's just, a force to be reckoned with. He was like super smart. He was able to actually get out of Kabuto's reanimation jutsu. He's just, he's smart. He has a lot of techniques up his sleeve. He actually has a lot of like chakra reserves as well. Oh, sorry. I take that back, because I do know that Sasuke potentially has more chakra reserves, because it seems like Itachi always like run out of like energy whenever he's making use of the Sharingan. However, when it comes to Genjutsu, Itachi definitely has the upper hand, and alone that's enough to defeat Sasuke. His knowledge of the Sharingan also surpasses Sasuke. I don't know if that's true, that his knowledge of Sharingan surpasses Sasuke, but in terms of like the genjutsu that he has, just because he has been like living for a longer time than Sasuke, making use of the Mangekyo Sharingan and the strong like genjutsu that it has, that might actually be the case. But I don't agree with the last statement here. Sasuke seems to be mostly powerless against genjutsu of Itachi during the battle. I don't think he'll be powerless. It will still be a tough fight, but I do agree that potentially Itachi might be the winner at the end of the day. Okay, so we have Shikamaru. Okay, I know Shikamaru is smart, but I don't know how he can defeat Sasuke. That doesn't make sense. Okay, let's give this a chance. Even the laziest ninja can be strong, and Shikamaru Nara proves this time and time again. He does not have all the physical talents of a great shinobi, but Shikamaru undoubtedly a force to be reckoned with from time to time. While Shikamaru might not have the abilities or special abilities required to bring down Sasuke, it is his mind that gives him the upper hand. We can argue that Shikamaru is smarter than Sasuke, but Sasuke is also pretty smart. So remember like the fight that Sasuke had with Deidara? He had a lot of like tricks up his sleeve, and Deidara didn't even know that he was just playing along with the plan which Sasuke had initially. So it goes to show that you cannot just play around with Sasuke. I'm sure he's gonna have his own plan as well. But at the end of the day, if you talk about strength is not just about how smart a person is. It's about the raw power that you have, and just with raw power, like Sasuke will definitely defeat Shikamaru. Okay, let's go to the 13th one that they have in the list. So this is Killer Bee. Let's go and read what they are saying here. Killer Bee is one of the most underrated characters of the series. Many admit he is powerful, but often forgotten when fans name their favorite shinobi. What makes Bee impressive is that he is what people consider a perfect Jinchuriki, meaning he has control over his tail beast. The kind of power should not go underrated. Actually, a proper... this is not the right argument, or these are not the right points to put out there to say that he will be able to defeat Sasuke. There was actually a fight between Killer Bee and also Sasuke, if you remember, because Sasuke has became like a part of Sasuke, and the rest of the Taka team members that he had actually became part of Akatsuki, and they were trying to capture Killer Bee. And the fact is, it became apparent there that, Killer Bee definitely can stand his own ground against Sasuke, right? That's a better point to make here. I'm not arguing that Killer Bee might potentially be able to overcome Sasuke. Maybe during the time that they had the battle together when Sasuke was trying to capture him. But yeah, the arguments and the points just put in here just are not well thought out. So the next one, Guy. Fans may be surprised to see Guy on this list, but he has earned a spot here. Now, let me stop there. I don't need to read this. I know that Guy, potentially with his opening the 7th gate, and most certainly opening the 8th gate, can potentially destroy Sasuke. So, but the thing is, it's not until he actually makes use of the 7th and the 8th gate when he actually can be able to destroy Sasuke, because the 6th gate and below are not sufficient for him to overcome the strength and the chakra of Sasuke. Tsunade. Oh my goodness. No. Why? Why did you mention Tsunade? Tsunade cannot defeat Sasuke. That's just the reality, right? The adult Sasuke. What I mean by the adult Sasuke was the Sasuke during the time they were in the war, and even a few time periods prior to the war, which is during the time that he was having training with Orochimaru. I think during the time he already was stronger than Tsunade. Let's see what they're saying here. Her powers slowly revealed during her time as Hokage. She seems to get stronger, most powerful, 3 pupils of the 3rd Hokage, and that is saying something. Yep, in terms of raw strength, yes. She and Sasuke are on even level when it comes to ninjutsu. What? Sasuke has more things up his arsenal than Tsunade has. Tsunade is basically a strong woman who can help really well in a battle and in a war, because she will help heal everyone. But in terms of saying that her ninjutsu and Sasuke ninjutsu are of the same level, it's just crazy. But if you think about it, we can remember that Tsunade was able to actually crack the Susanoo of Madara, and she was also able to move even after being stabbed by one of the swords of the Susanoo of Madara. But the thing about this is, we're assuming that the Susanoo of Madara is as strong as Sasuke. But it might be possible that Sasuke's Susanoo is stronger than Madara. Now, you can argue against what I'm saying right now. Put your comments below. Just let me know if you think otherwise, and I'm open to hearing your opinions. Okay, Madara is the one next in the list. Stronger than Sasuke. You know what? Given that it took Naruto and Sasuke together to actually be able to handle Madara when he was in this sage path mode, and with the, with briefly having the divine tree inside his body. I mean, even before that, he was super strong. So I would say possibly he is, he can definitely defeat Sasuke, or as strong as Sasuke at least. So, no arguments here, but I don't understand why the article keeps comparing the... Okay, I'm reading in here, Madara has always been known as one of the most dangerous shinobi of his time. Okay, that's true, that's true. He simply cannot compare to Madara's expertise. In terms of like the battle experience of Madara, I'm leaning towards saying that Madara definitely can like defeat Sasuke, I would say, or Naruto as well, like on a 1-to-1 basis. He's just super strong. And then we heard like even arguments that they have to have Kaguya up here because he didn't know like how Madara can be defeated. But I don't fully agree with that. But it just goes to show that Madara is actually quite strong. Next one is Gaara. Can Gaara defeat Sasuke? Hell no. No, 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 no. He cannot. And he's saying like, throughout the series, he's worthy of the Kage title. Just because you have a Kage title doesn't mean that you can defeat necessarily another ninja. Okay. One could argue Gaara at least has the advantage in one area. He has ultimate defense. His ultimate defense, as we saw from the manga and also from the series, are not really that absolute, right? Okay, so they have Obito here. Okay, let's look at what their statements are. Obito is the last of the Uchihas to appear on the list, perhaps the most interesting. After all, Obito is a complex character, trained by Madara at a young age. He pushed to show off his power. He's pushed to show his power. Obito lives up to the challenge. Has still the power of the 10-tailed beast inside him. The thing of the matter is, like, Obito just by himself, he didn't show anything like amazing during his lifetime until after he had like the power of the tailed beast, and he had like the sage path like power level with him. But at the end of the day, like, Obito just being Obito without all of those like additional power, I would think probably he's not gonna be able to defeat Sasuke. Shino. This is weird. Even though you remember in Boruto where Shino was immediately defeated by, well, not immediately, but Shino was defeated by Mitsuki, and then it's because Shino is holding him back. I mean, I just don't see Sasuke being defeated, for example, by Mitsuki, right? But Shino was, in a sense, right? I know, I always liked Shino before at the beginning of like the series. I still like Shino, but I don't think he has like, his techniques are like powerful enough to actually overcome some of the strong techniques of Sasuke. Like making use of just his Rinnegan powers, Shibaku Tensei, and then the power that he has to actually put you in a, into sleep. I don't think Shino is immune to that. So I don't know why Shino is in this list. Who is it else? Hinata? I'm not even gonna read this. Kakashi? No. I'm sure he cannot. No need to argue there. Sakura can defeat Sasuke? This is crazy. They're just basically listing down all of the all of the characters in Naruto. Hagoromo, yes. I mean, he can potentially, yes. Kaguya, yes. He can. Naruto, we see, I mean, I'm still of the opinion that it has been like proven time and time again that Naruto and Sasuke are of the same level, and they cannot actually defeat one or the other. It's like they're on the same like level, guys. Okay, that, oh my gosh, they said here, still by the end of the climactic battle, Sasuke admitted defeat. The admittance proves that Naruto is stronger than Sasuke. That is not true. Sasuke actually admitted defeat to Naruto because what he actually meant by that was he realized and understood where Naruto was coming from, and then he saw like Naruto's memory where Itachi was there, and he understood as well like where Itachi was coming from. He said he lost in terms of like the cause that he was actually, or the ideal that he was like trying to rally behind before change, because Naruto was able to change his mind, not because he was like physically overcome by Naruto. Okay, thank you guys for listening in. Make sure that you put in your comment. Do subscribe. This is my first video. If you think you want to hear more about reactions on Naruto. Thank you guys.